Hello Duelists, Rustmarrow here, and today we are going to be opening a box of the very first Yu-Gi-Oh! OCG LINK VRAINS Pack. Alright, so here's our very first LINK VRAINS Pack. Sorry, I didn't manage to catch the actual opening of the pack due to some technical difficulties, but as you guys can see, we're getting a bunch of reprints, and we also managed to get our very first foil, which is this Link 2 monster right here, which is the Berserk Invoker Alistair. I'm pretty sure they are called the Invokers in the TCG, yeah. So we are starting off with our very first super rare already, and if you guys aren't already aware, this pack is basically a pack that tries to give Link support to all of the older archetypes. So as you saw just now, we've got support for Invoker. We're also getting support for older archetypes like the Inzektors right here, and Lightsworn, El-Shaddolls, and of course even Noble Knights, as you can see, and Gem-Knights as well. And oh my, wait, is this box supposed to be like every pack has a foil? Alright, but anyway, this is an archetype that's probably not very popular or well known, but it's the Crystron archetype, and this is Crystron Fiber, and this will be the Link support monster for the Crystron archetype. I'm quite a big fan of the Crystron archetype, although I've never really played them before, but like generally design-wise they remind me of a sort of like a cuter miniature version of the Gem-Knights, but yeah. So any Link monsters that I'm preferably trying to get from this set? Well, not exactly, because honestly none of the... okay, I think we are really gonna get a foil in every pack. But anyway, right here we've got the new Link support monster for Burning Abyss, which is the Black Angel of the Burning Abyss, Kelbini. Yeah, but basically, none of the archetypes that receive Link support in this set are ones that I've been like particularly interested in playing in the past. I've never really used their decks before, so there's nothing I'm really hoping to get. When the pack was first announced, I was really hoping, really praying that they'd release like a Red Raptors, Red Raptor, oh shit, alright, yes, and ooh, a reprint of Tiramisu, that's always nice. Pretty solid card. And up here we've got a Metalfoes Link monster, Heavy Metalfoes Electrum. Alright. Yeah, I was really praying that they'd release a Red Raptors Link monster, cause Red Raptors has to be like my most favorite archetype of all time, but I'm actually not sure what all the archetypes in this set that receive Link support are, but I don't think Red Raptors is one of them, because based on the reveals, I feel like they are mainly like game exclusive archetypes. They don't really touch like the anime used archetypes, and oh, this is pretty damn awesome. And yeah, another super rare we are getting for the Zefra archetype. This is actually Zefra or Sephira Metatron. Oh, that looks really badass. I'm not sure what it's supposed to be lore-wise though. Alright. So that's a bunch of super rares with one ultra rare so far. Yeah. So I think they are probably being more invested in giving Link support to the game archetypes, because I guess those are generally made to be more competitive, and so they want, Konami should want them to become like more relevant in the Link era as well, after they reset the entire game. Alright, and here we have another super rare, which is Mermail, what's it? Saraki Abyss. It's a pretty nice looking art. Alright. Are there any particular archetypes in this set that you guys are hyped about for receiving Link support? For me, this Link VRAINS pack is actually marked as LVP1 in the... oh, alright, and alright. Here we have, I think these are the Spirit Beast Tamers, then this is the Spirit Beast Tamer of Kimun Falco. So that's actually Winda over there. So this scene is probably from after the end of the Duel Terminal War, and Tierra has been defeated, and Winda has finally been released from being El-Shaddoll Nephilim or El-Shaddoll Construct. Yeah. So this Link VRAINS pack is actually marked as LVP1 in the Japanese series. So I wouldn't be surprised if they make more Link VRAINS packs in the future. Of course, to give more Link support to more archetypes, and hopefully maybe they'll target anime archetypes in the future and give Red Raptors a much needed Linklanius or something like that. And here we've got a Gladiator Beast Link support, pretty nice. And oh, and even a Spellbook reprint. So here we've got Gladiator Beast Dora Gashis. Gladiator Beast is one of those archetypes that's been around for a really long while, and they keep on receiving new support now and then, but I guess it just goes to show how relevant they continue to be. They've always been a pretty solid archetype, and yeah, they've just recently debuted in Duel Links, and I'm getting my ass wrecked by them all the time in like ranked matches. Yeah, this is one of my favorite Citron cards, and oh shit, looks like we're getting repeats already. Though I'm pretty sure we only got one ultra rare so far, and basically it's another of the Invoker, the Berserk Invoker card, and now we've got, well, 6 packs left. Let's see what else we can get. Not sure what the rates are exactly, although I'm thinking maybe we'll get a 3 ultra rares around there. Alright, more spellbooks. Oh, and another repeat of the Heavy Metalfoes Link support. Alright. So it looks like we can expect a lot of repeats from here on out. Okay. Oh, we are getting the... Oh! So Berserk Alistair is actually like a new form for the basic Invoker Alistair. That's nice. And wait a minute. Oh, and here we've got our second ultra rare, which is actually going to be a Lightsworn card, or Light Lord as it's known in the OCG. Lightsworn, Dominion, Curious. Pretty badass looking card. Kind of looks like the main character from like Journey to the West. And now we're just left with 4 packs. So I guessing we are going to get one more ultra rare in the end. But I guess it will be quite interesting to see how the meta continues to change, as like all these older decks are now getting new Link support, another super rare Metatron, followed by Gem-Knight. I wonder if any of these decks in particular will become like especially strong in the competitive field. Although like just from first impressions, I feel like the ones that are most likely will probably be like Lightsworn and maybe even Gladiator Beast. Alright. Now a reprint of the Spirit Beast Tamer Link support monster. There seems to be a lot of emphasis on the Duel Terminal archetype on this box. And I even had a viewer who actually asked if this is probably a sign of the Duel Terminal story actually continuing in the Link era. And I told him that, oh yes, this is one of the cooler cards to pull in this set because of the lore value, and this is actually El-Shaddoll Nephilim. So actually El-Shaddoll Construct, which is like the sort of smaller version of El-Shaddoll Nephilim or El-Shaddoll Construct, and this is probably Winda halfway through a transformation into El-Shaddoll Construct, which is really interesting. Yeah. And so I basically told him that it's probably not likely because like as you guys saw from the El-Shaddoll Nephilim just now, these scenes are not like of the future of the Duel Terminal world, but they actually depict the past and events that have already gone by. So it's probably like a reference to the past instead of like a continuation. And the reason why Konami might want to give all of those archetypes more... Oh, and we're ending off with the Inzektor Super Rare Link Support Monster. Yeah, the reason why Konami might be wanting to give all these Duel Terminal archetypes this Link support is because they are part of the story, they've already received quite a lot of general support. So they're sort of the ideal choice of older archetypes to bring into the Link era. Okay, let's quickly run through the 15 foils we managed to get from this box. So first we got the Berserk Invoker Alistair, 2 copies of him. And then we managed to get the Burning Abyss Link support monster, followed by the Metalfoes, Heavy Metalfoes Electrum. I think we got 2 of those too. And then the Zefra or Sephira Metatron, we also managed to get 2 of those. Followed by Mermail, the Mermail Link support, we got 1 of that. And we got 2 copies of the Spirit Beast Tamers or Ritual Beast Tamers, 2 of her. And I think we managed to get 1 copy of Gladiator Beast Doragashis, 1 copy of El-Shaddoll Nephilim. And for our final foil, we got a copy of Inzektor Picofalena. Right. So this box was... Oh, right. Those were the super rares. I forgot I left the ultra rares for the end. Alright, and so for our 2 ultra rares from this set, we managed to pull the Crystron Link monster, which is Crystron Halifiber, as well as Lightsworn Dominion Curious. pretty badass looking card. This is probably one of my more prouder pulls from this set. If there's anything I kind of regret not pulling, is probably Madolche Sistart, because that's a really cute looking monster and I kind of really wanted to add that to my collection. But since I don't really play any of these archetypes in real life, this was more of a collection box opening for the sake of collection, but it was really fun to see all of these new archetypes receive new monsters and new support for the Link format and Link era. So hopefully Konami will understand that we want more of this sort of stuff, because, well, I mean, I don't know if you guys want more of this stuff, but I definitely want more of this kind of stuff, and hopefully they'll give more attention to other archetypes in the future as well. Maybe like giving hero support, because they are coming up with some extra heroes now, and of course, hopefully they'll give my Raid Raptor support sometime in the future as well. Yeah. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please do give this video a like and subscribe for more Yu-Gi-Oh content. So upcoming releases for December, in early December, we have a brand new structure deck, the structure deck Power Code Link, which adds Power Code Talker to our repertoire of usable Talker monsters. And in late December, we are actually receiving an awesome box known as the Link VRAINS box with a bunch of exclusive cards, as well as alternate art foil versions of the 4 main monsters in the Link VRAINS era. Firewall Dragon, Borrelode Dragon, Goki the Great Ogre, as well as Trickstar, the Trickstar boss monster. Yeah, so with that, hope to see you guys in the next Yu-Gi-Oh video. Let's access the spinning, swirling data storm, and with the wind, our heart